Welcome, 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 welcome to the show. Ah, yes, as usual. I'm here by myself, starting the show, waiting for someone to sit in the invisible seat. See that? My hand disappears. The invisible seat. Welcome. He'll be here. He will be here. Welcome to the show. This is episode number 121 of the WDWpov live stream show. I'm Jeff, and this is supposed to be Marcus, but he's not here. The mic is on. I hope you can hear me. I know Mary was mentioning something here. She was saying, "What is that in the middle?" This thing right here. We'll pop it back up here for a second. That right there in the middle that says basically video. Let's see. This video is unavailable. That is one of the things we'll talk about tonight. What is that in the middle? But yeah, basically, Mary, hi, how's it going? Kelly's out there. Hello, Kelly. I saw Patrick has 11 days till the mouse visit. That's going to be great. Wish we could join you. That would be really cool. That sounds like a good trip. And let's see, 11 days, 17th. You're going to be there actually on Christmas Day, aren't you? I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I think you're actually going to be there on Christmas Day. So that'll be a fun trip. So yeah, exactly, Mary. What is that in the middle of that intro? We will be talking about that. And yes, that 11 days will be coming fast. You will be there in no time whatsoever. Yeah, no, blame family. Yeah, I wish I could on this one, but this is actually blame Disney. This is a Disney thing. And yeah, like I said, it's an interesting thing going on. One of the weird things that happened this past week with Disney World, Walt Disney, Disneyland, just Disney in general. But yeah, co-host, we're still waiting. You need a co-host that can tell time, I'm assuming that is. Marcus, apparently they think Marcus is taking a nap again. Hey, Holly, how's it going out there? Good evening. Yes, we're still waiting for Marcus. I can't start the show officially until he gets here, but what's Steve saying out there? Hey, Jeff, where is Marcus? Fashionably late as usual. Yes, he's the cool one, I guess. He's the cool co-host. I'm the one who gets the show ready. I have pictures and things sometimes available. I do this, I do that. And Marcus just rolls in whenever he feels like it. Yeah, Mary wants to know where you're staying. Okay, cool. Yeah, last day is Christmas. So you will be there until Christmas Day. That's cool. That is cool. Everybody's tired. You know what? Kelly says she's tired too. Don't type and drive. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Yeah, I actually don't normally do this, but I took a little bit of a nap just before the show. I dozed off. I actually set my timer on my phone, and I set it for about 30 minutes. I fell asleep probably for about 20 of the 30 minutes, and then my alarm went off about 10 minutes before showtime. Here I am, all fresh and ready to go. Yeah, not really. I'm in a little bit of a funk today. I'm gonna be honest with you. Today is a little bit of a funky day for me. Still, it's just a bit of a funky day. But we had a good weekend. I don't know about you guys. We had a good weekend. What's like falling asleep? Or I'm assuming you're talking about you do sleep a bit on the Grand Circle tour. I do see you doze off once in a while, Holly. Okay, Pat's going to be at the Poly. Nice, excellent. Always make me feel worse, but always sound like a good idea. Yeah, I know they do. Naps usually do that to me too. So, I mean, I'm not really refreshed. I mean, I got about 20 minutes where I got to sort of sleep or relax or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I just don't normally do that, except when we're watching a bad movie at home. Now, and that's exactly what was going on. Patty was watching a bad movie. It was a very bad Christmas movie. Just, I don't even know if it was a Christmas movie exactly, but it was just a very predictable type movie, not very good. The acting was horrible. Um, so let's see. Kelly's asking, did you see the Christmas picture of Walt? It was probably right around his birthday. I don't know if I saw that one or not, Kelly. If you have it, if you get a chance, if you'd like to, go ahead and private message me. And if I see it pop up over here on my other screen, maybe I'll try and pull it up and maybe we can take a look at it. Holly, yeah, no, it was very near to, wasn't quite, let's put it this way. It wasn't even up to Hallmark movie standards. Okay. Hallmark at least pretends to hire some halfway decent actors and actresses. This movie, I think they just sort of picked some of these people off the street and just said, hey, can you say this line? Oh, why did you open that door? You should not open the door or the alarm will go off. And then that was about it. That I probably could have played half the parts in this movie and done a much better job. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to start. Marker. Okay. He may be helping. He may be helping Patty with something downstairs. It's very possible he could have got nabbed to help start dinner because we haven't had dinner yet. And so maybe he's helping start dinner up and then he'll pop up sometime. If not, though, I'll just go solo. I will just do the show on my own tonight. But anyway, so welcome again. 121st episode of the WDWpov live stream show. Hope you had a better day than I did today so far. But again, the weekend was actually sort of fun. It actually was a fun weekend. We went to something yesterday. By the way, yesterday, as Kelly had mentioned, Kelly sort of alluded to this. Where's that comment? I'll see if I can pull it up. Yeah, Kelly mentioned something about, did you see the Christmas picture of Walt? It was right around his birthday. Yeah, so Walt's birthday, was just this past weekend. Let's see if I can pull up a quick picture of him here. See, now here's the thing. Now I can have Marcus at least pretend like he's doing something while I pull up a picture. But right now, I just basically have to do it all on my own, and it makes things a little bit tougher. But we'll do this. Here, we're going to do that. We're going to remove that. We're going to hit the share button. We're going to try and share a screen. It's not a big deal. I mean, it's just a screen. We'll do this. We're going to share the entire screen. Let's try that. Let's do that. Okay, let's see what happens here. It's just the entire screen. Boom, there it is. So there's Walt. We'll zoom in on him a little bit. I zoomed in too much. Zoomed in too much. I lost him. I lost Walt. He disappeared on me. Oh, my goodness. Walt, forgive me. Somehow I missed you. There we go. There's Walt. He's back. And right on cue, what do I see here? It's okay. Yeah, I think I did. Okay, Kelly. Yeah, now I see that. Yeah, it was in fact, it's right over here. Again, you probably can't see it very well. It's very blurry on my screen here, but it's basically good old Walt Disney standing next to a Christmas tree. I'm sorry that the quality isn't there. It's probably a very old picture, and then Facebook does its job of making it even worse because they automatically reduce the quality of most of their pictures, but that you post on there. But anyway, happy birthday, Walt. Yesterday was Walt's birthday. And what did we do wasn't actually to celebrate Walt's birthday, but what did we do yesterday? We went to something called a tuba Christmas. I have never been to one of these before, but apparently, a tuba Christmas has been around, I think, since 1948. They started doing these things called a tuba Christmas. And it's literally just tubas. Okay. You got the whole concert hall. It was at a local concert hall here in Youngstown, Ohio, called Stambaugh Auditorium. Very nice, very beautiful inside. And the whole thing is just tubas. So you've got the entire stage filled with tuba players. It was neat because I haven't even looked at the comments here. Yeah, no, home, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, Mary says a long day. Kelly said, okay, yes, I got that. Thank you, Kelly. And Annette's here from the Jersey Shore. All right, Annette. Nice to see you out there. But yeah, so we went yesterday to a tuba Christmas. Apparently, they've been doing these since 1948. They just have tubas. They have like sousaphones, tubas. They have these little mini tubas that I've never even seen before. They're so small, it's ridiculous, but they actually play the same basic notes as a tuba because they somehow wind all the tubes and everything is the same length as a normal size tuba. It just winds around a lot more, and it still produces the same kind of notes. And so they played Christmas songs. We got to hear all kinds of Christmas songs played entirely by tubas. I don't know exactly why they started it, but they did. And it was a fun day. You know, it was about an hour and a half long concert, all assorted Christmas songs played by tuba players. The cool thing, which is amazing, what beautiful music can come from tubas. Yeah, it was actually very good, and they had all the way from an 11-year-old in the concert all the way up to some people that were beyond retirement age. Okay, so so they've got grade school, middle school, high school. Oh, look who decided to show up.
Sorry.
High school, college kids, and then, like I said, and then adults all the way up into retirement age. So how are you today, Marcus? I didn't even get a chance to put that up there. In fact, why don't you go do that? Yeah, just maximize it. Yeah, and then just go. You can go right there. It's right there already. Look at that. It might actually. He's getting into StreamYard, so he can help me out with the comments. No, that's not the one we want. It should come up. I'll let him work on that. So yeah, yesterday. How did you like the tuba Christmas? That's about the best response you could expect. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't bad. And I have to admit, some of the songs could have definitely benefited from other instruments being used. But it was still very nice. It was still very nice to see the group of people that they had together. Try the top one. Just try it. If it doesn't work, do the bottom one. Here. I'm going to help here for a second. We're just going to do that. And we're going to do that. And we're going to do that. We're just going to type this in. If that doesn't work, I'll just let you have my mouse. We're having a little bit of a technical issue here. Not a big deal, though. Does it really matter? Do you need to do this? I could give you the mouse and we'll just fight over the same mouse. Usually when we pull up StreamYard on our secondary computer here, it just automatically pops right into what we need it to.
No.
But not today.
Doesn't necessarily.
Not today. Is this the one here?
No.
This one?
Yes. Just that.
Let's give that a shot. It looks better. Yes. Yes, there we go. We're back in business, fans. Okay, so Tuba Christmas. If you get a chance.
No, we are not.
What's that? No, we are not what? Oh, you're just like there, but you're not there.
Yeah.
Got it. You're going to need to log in. That's the problem. Yeah, go ahead and log in. Just put in my, yep, that's the one. Top one. Nope. Top one. Okay, so now it's going to send me this code, and then you're going to put it in, and then we'll be in business. Okay, so anyway, did any of you have any fun things you did this weekend? Anything Christmas related? Did you go? Who has their tree up yet? Who doesn't? Some people I know actually wait until the very last day or two to put their tree up, and other people I've actually seen that that put their tree up, but they take it down like literally the day after Christmas. I like to keep our tree up as long as we can. We just put it up this last week. We got the lights on a few days ago, and we're good to go. Got it. He's got it. We're good to go. And I'm going to do this so I can get out of that.
There we go.
Look, now he can help out. So looks like Stan Mann's out there watching now. 25 trees. Holly has 25 trees.
Takes it down on the 26th.
Oh, Holly, no, you can't do that. That's no good. You got to keep that thing up and keep those things up. I thought, man, you got us beat. You probably got everybody in the audience beat on that one. We have over the years just continued to buy, more artificial trees and stuff, but we always put up one real tree in the family room. So we have one in the family room, sunroom, kitchen, dining room, your bedroom, our bedroom, in the attic. I feel like I'm missing one here. Oh, yeah. We generally, I think, have probably 8 trees up, something like that. And the one in the sunroom is generally a Disney-themed tree. I'm assuming, Holly, you've got a Disney-themed tree out there in those 26 trees. That's, oh, my goodness. Yeah, you've got to have at least one that's a Disney-themed tree, I would imagine. Yeah, so yeah, but we got to have a real tree. You get the pine smell and all that good stuff. So yeah, I don't know. Do we have one in we don't have one in the office. Well, the office has now been converted to the mother-in-law's bedroom when she comes to use it. But yeah, we should put one in there. That'll even things out a little bit. And maybe one in the garage, because the garage has windows underneath the attic area, and that'll help offset some of the trees that are on the other side of the house. So anyway, real quick though, Gaston. I ate some peanut butter just before the show started as well. After my little nap, had a few spoons of peanut butter just tide me over until dinner. And you know how peanut butter just sort of gets stuck in your throat. You don't want that. Okay, so what are we going to talk about today? Okay, Walt's birthday. That's cool. Excellent. Wonderful. Walt had his birthday this past weekend, yesterday to be precise. What else is going on at Disney World? There's a lot of stuff going on at Disney World. Some good, some not so good. What's Kelly saying? Wow, there's a big comment here. I took a drive to go to a free Toby Keith concert. Gets as close as being able to see the gates, and they were at capacity. They closed the gates. Oh my goodness. Park on the road leading to fairgrounds for 2.5 hours before we could go home. Oh man. That's not fun. That is not fun. I don't think we've ever had anything quite like that happen to us. Can you think? No. Are you Am I bothering you tonight? Am I bothering you tonight?
No.
You just like, you could like actually be on camera if you'd like. Here, I'll move over even a little bit. And you could actually be on the camera instead of doing this. Or we can do it this way. Like I said, I was having a funky, a little bit of a funky day. I was in a bit of a funk. But you're beating me in that category too. We got Holly beating us in the Christmas tree category. You're beating me in the going on a what's that? Oh, is your mouse acting up too?
No, you barely highlight over that and it pops up.
What's that? Oh, that thing. Yeah, get it off of that thing. Anyway, so today, actually, this I believe was yesterday. Yes, yesterday. This happened at Animal Kingdom. Let me see if I can share this one with you. This is actually pretty cool.
No, it is not, Stan. It is not a meme.
What's that?
I would never wear a meme.
Oh, the shirt?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's actually a regular Star Wars Mandalorian shirt, right? I can't even see it. There we go. Now I can see it. Yeah, so he's wearing a legit Mandalorian shirt with the child. But anyway, this happened yesterday morning. Surprising guests at Animal Kingdom. Right there. This is actually a gingerbread giraffe that they put up at Animal Kingdom. Is that cool? I mean, that's actually pretty cool.
It looks too real.
It does.
To call it gingerbread.
It looks like a real giraffe.
You know, I almost would have preferred to see if they had done a less realistic looking
like make it more animated,
gingerbread looking,
well, or animated,
or look like it was actually made out of gingerbread.
This thing looks like
I mean, other than the lower body, it looks real.
So that's apparently, they say that, yeah, guests at Animal Kingdom Lodge woke up to a wild surprise in the lobby yesterday morning. Gingerbread baby giraffe was made by our talented pastry chef team and will be on display through January 1st. So if you happen, Pat, if you and Samantha get the head over, just do some resort hopping. I don't care which resort you're staying at, Polynesian or wherever you're going to be at, but definitely do some resort hopping. That one there is pretty cool. Now I know if you're going to be at the Poly, you're definitely going to have to head over to, Grand Floridian to check out the gingerbread house there. That's always amazing to look at, and then hop over to the Contemporary, do the loop, and then head over to Wilderness Lodge. That tree over there is always amazing. That's always one of the things I know I enjoy doing, is being able to just do some resort hopping, check out the trees, check out the decorations, go to Disney Springs. I wonder if they have the Christmas tree lane again this year. I believe they would. I don't see why they wouldn't. Anyway, I'm rambling tonight. Another thing that happened this past week, did you know that the actual trams are going to be phasing back into the parks, first at Magic Kingdom and then moving on to other resorts, or I'm sorry, other parks. So Ross, what's Ross saying? 67 days for us. Dining reservations open for, you're going to hit that 60-day mark. Yeah. Have a wonderful, magical trip. I hope you have a great time. Here's the thing, okay? Disney, I mean, I'm happy. I was so happy when I saw that. I mean, I think I got a tweet or something from, Disney Parks or something like that. And I reposted it onto our group within minutes of seeing the tweet come out. But here's the thing, Disney. When you're excited, and I was excited, but when you're like promoting something like the trams are coming back, I mean, okay, probably should have been back by now. It probably should have been back a long time ago. But when you're like promoting something like that is big news.
You know, you have nothing else going on.
I mean, yeah, exactly. What's going on, Disney? Yeah. So yeah, I posted that. That was December 2nd that they announced that around sometime in the afternoon that the trams are coming back. So, but I'm sorry, Disney. I mean, all I'm saying is it's like the bathrooms will have toilet paper. It should be a given. Yes, there should be trams at the parks. I mean, they've been there. Yes. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense. But they posted that, and my first reaction, and I'm sure all of you guys, if you had seen it or if now you're hearing it for the first time, you're like, all right, yeah, trams are back. Yeah. Wait a second. That's they always had trams. They just
It's almost like, oh, someone dug into the code of something. Oh, it's been in the code for over a year. Why isn't it actually usable yet?
Oh my goodness. So yeah, trams are back. Trams are coming back. And
They made a big deal that the churros were back even.
yeah, thank you, Stan. Thank you. I was just about to say something about Josh tomorrow.
I don't think about churros when I go to Disney necessarily.
Well, a lot of people do. Churros are a big deal.
I don't think about turkey legs when I go to Disney either.
We don't, because we were so used to them always being at the Canfield Fair.
Also, the fact that they're probably 50% smaller, 100 times more expensive.
Oh, the turkey legs,
100 times less tasty would be a given.
Turkey legs at the Canfield Fair. I mean, literally, you're
literally
they're taking them right.
Literally any county
fair. But yeah, our fair. I mean, they've got that huge barbecue pit, and they've got all kind of stuff, chicken and pulled pork and ribs and all kind of stuff. It's just amazing. What's Ross saying out there?
Next paid project by Bob Page.
We can't even say his real name anymore.
Paid bathroom stalls, $19.95 for 3 minutes and $5 per minute after that.
Yeah. So if you have intestinal issues,
it could be like who knows?
Intestinal issues.
Oh, and you have to book them 42 days ahead.
But yeah, Stan, I was just about to say something about Josh tomorrow from the Destination D23 that weekend.
Fast passes for the lines, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He went on about all the stuff that was coming back, and he's like, churros are back, and everybody's going, yeah. I was like, what?
It's not super dogs, super jocks, people.
You don't know what he's talking about. I'm sure nobody has any idea what you were talking about.
Because even people should get more excited for that than the churros coming back to Disney. If they bring that back, I will get more excited than anything Disney has announced.
Super dogs, super jocks.
Yes, if they bring that back, I will be more excited than anything Disney has ever announced.
It was an ABC program.
Then technically I would be more excited than anything else Disney has ever announced.
If any of you remember, some of the older, more seasoned people in the audience might remember way back, maybe 70s, 80s. There used to be like a show called The Superstars, which had some current sports figures,
and then the old retired ones,
and some that were maybe a little washed up, and they would compete, doing like different sporting events, rowing a canoe or swimming. Or
never been in a tram. Well, Stan, that makes sense because you never bring a vehicle down.
True. If you're not in a vehicle, you don't need to go on the trams, I guess. But we use the tram. I mean, we use the tram all the time.
Literally anyone that brings their actual car there is excited. So most people that live in Florida.
Yes. Local people, I'm sure. Charge for soap. Yes. You put your hand under the automatic soap dispenser and nothing happens.
Just bring your Magic Band / your smartphone up because we'll be phasing those out next.
Yeah. So let's see. Let me get my Magic Band on. Here we go. Got to get that.
No. Get rid of that. Get rid of that garbage. Here's your new smartphone with its app.
That's right. No more Magic Band junk. Yeah, just use your smartphone. It's got to be linked to your key to your room.
Which you don't have a key to your room because you have to have a smartphone with an app.
Which works once in a while. $25 a squirt. Oh, yeah, Magic Band, phone,
Mary hasn't
wherever.
been on a tram since she was a kid.
Oh my goodness, Mary. So that's interesting. I mean, I thought almost everybody's been on the trams. I mean, pretty much. I thought it was a given that everybody would be on the tram at some
No,
point.
because people don't bring their vehicles down.
True. I mean, we do. We always drive.
Uh-huh.
Almost always drive.
Can you spare a square?
You'll be passing it underneath the stall from one person to the other.
Japan-
Here, this one's not quite fully used yet.
Japan style public bathrooms.
Oh, what do
You
they
have to
do?
bring your own toilet paper with you.
Do you really?
Some Asian countries, yeah.
Okay.
You have to bring your own toilet paper everywhere with you.
Shh. Disney's gonna get some ideas if you say that. I wonder if they do it.
Honestly, Disney has some of the best toilet paper for large scale bathrooms.
Look at that. He's actually complimenting something. He likes the
We
toilet
usually
paper
take
at Disney.
Transportation. It's mostly the resorts. The parks, it's garbage.
The parks are garbage, but the resorts are good. Well, and again, it's probably based on the type of resort. Like if you go to the
Is this your Festivus episode? No, because we don't believe in that made up holiday.
No, this is our day after Walt Disney birthday episode. And this is our and I'm going to be getting to it, Mary, because you were asking me she was asking what was that image in the middle of our thing that said video unavailable or something like that. Video is unavailable.
Okay, Holly, you don't need to be that mean about it.
What's that? Hold on. I need to run outside and see if pigs are flying.
Maybe the problem is you guys live in such an echo chamber where everyone only praises Disney so much that finally someone who criticizes them is something insane.
But you just praised their toilet paper. That's pretty good. But it's probably if you go to are you including the toilet paper at
I just said the parks are crap.
No. I'm saying it like Pop Century or the All-Star resorts. Do those count? Did you like I mean, we were just there late September, early
I don't
October.
recall being in the room that much, so I wouldn't know.
Okay. But you don't remember if you used the toilet paper in there?
I don't recall.
Okay. Yeah, Mary sent me. Meanwhile, most people complain about the toilet paper, and he's praising it.
There are whole groups that bring their own. I've been getting to opening an hour early.
You can read it now. You can read it out loud. You don't have to mumble it. See what's Kelly saying? I've been getting to opening an hour early and still have to walk a mile or ride a tram when available. Yeah. Sometimes you do. I mean, we have had times though when we get there early. We park the car and we're actually at the point where they don't have the trams. I mean, the trams go by you, but you don't take a tram. You just walk in.
Could you please credit me as the person who came up with this idea then? Or at least gave you the inspiration.
Yeah. Yes.
And if you actually do it, I may watch it.
Maybe you could have a special guest on that night.
The death issue at Disney is so bad, it makes me wonder what type of paper you buy from Marcus to use. Or is it just the Sears catalog? Well, how many years of Sears catalogs would you have to save up for it to still be in use today?
Man, I don't know. I mean, this show.
I think our toilet paper is pretty good.
This show would just went.
Oh, she definitely will. Well, if we're willing to do that, would you at least guest appearance or something?
Is this show going down the crapper, or is that what's happening? I had to say. Oh, let's just flush this show and move on.
So Disney is doing stupid stuff on Twitter.
Yes. Okay, so okay, so let's go on to some other stuff that's been going on at Disney other than toilet paper and toilets but that's a great show idea. If you do that, yeah, I think you have at least one special guest. One special
combined
guest
bathrooms and toilet paper.
Bathroom, yeah. We have talked about doing bathrooms at Disney.
There's at least 2 good bathrooms.
I've got some good pictures. I've got some good inside pictures.
So what's Disney doing on Twitter, Marcus? Well,
without people, mind you.
Well, not just Twitter.
I don't have pictures of people in the bathrooms. I have just like empty.
Oh,
bathrooms. Okay.
I see. Stan was
What's calling
in sick to avoid the school bully coming onto the show.
Oh, you're the school bully?
Apparently, in this scenario.
No, I don't know. I think he just doesn't want to talk about toilet paper.
Sears catalog is about a month supply.
And somehow Patrick knows this. Why?
He probably had some.
Oh man, wonder what National Geographic would get you. How far that would last. Anyway,
30 seconds.
So yeah, Disney. What's going on?
Let's
What's
see.
going on? You have some great things happening, like that.
Star Wars.
giraffe.
Star Wars has just been not good, apparently.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So that's Star Wars. Star Wars. You guys, Disney. Okay. Before
Disney has thrown Star Wars down the crapper as well. So,
speaking about flushing a bunch of money down the toilet.
what's the most important appliance in your house? Too slow? It's the toilet. Here, wait. Disney's giving me goosebumps. Here, feel my hand. Flush.
Oh man. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you
Too
kidding?
slowly.
Are you kidding me?
That's his.
She's bringing the food as we're talking.
I had a slight issue. The chair just.
Did your chair go?
I
up?
accidentally hit the thing.
There we go. And look at that. The green peas and
And
stuff,
onions.
and the onion slivers are see-through. Isn't that interesting? Look at that. There's smoke coming off of this thing. Can you see? I don't know if you could see that,
No.
but there's actual smoke coming off of this meal.
Galactic Star Cruiser. Slow spiral down the toilet, and it will stop it up on the way down.
Well, okay. So Ross was saying we're just having a flushing good time.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the deal. One other thing. It also has to do with water and sort of flushing, but Splash Mountain, guys, it's been months now, and I just saw a little article about this, but apparently Splash Mountain, for the last several times that we've seen it, and it's been months and months and months, apparently this has been going on now. You know the water effects they have, the cool thing where they have the little fountains and stuff and the arcing water.
Yeah, when the big drop happens.
Yeah, well,
The water cannons go
the
off.
water cannons have not been going off. They don't have that. And then, inside there's that one part where there's all the, dark ride part, and they got the water looping over and stuff. That's not been working, Disney. Can you get someone on it? Please.
I thought it was off intentionally.
What's that? No, the water cannons, I think when it's cool outside, they will shut that off. But it wasn't cool for a couple of times we've been there. And Ross will stop for a short bit. But the last time we were there, it definitely wasn't cool.
Mm-hmm.
It was definitely warm enough to have the water cannons when you go down the big water slide, do the chute thing, and maybe get some people wet.
No, I thought they were off intentionally to stop, to help with the slowing of a certain thing.
Thank you. Not a waterfall, a water up. But yeah, they're sort of like the same kind of fountains they have over at Epcot and Imagination Pavilion that do the looping thing over your heads. It's cool, but they haven't been working for months and months. Disney, get your act together. Okay, but now the key thing we were going to talk about. Yes. The Star Wars
Galactic Star Cruiser.
Oh yeah. The Galactic Star Cruiser.
Have you been able to find this video?
I have not. I did some searching before the show. I couldn't find it, but I did pull up a few things here. I'll try and pull some of these.
Sadly, I never got to see the video.
I'm going to see if I can find it. It's got to be out there somewhere. So about a week ago, Disney put out a promo video of the Galactic Star Cruiser that, yeah, it should have been flushed. It should have been flushed before it ever got out.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
They stopped the water cannons because of COVID.
Don't.
That makes sense. But the other ones,
But
maybe that's why. That's why.
What spread of germs is that water cannon doing?
I don't know. That could be. Ross, that makes some sense. Okay, I'll let them slide. Now let's get back to the Galactic Star Cruiser. Um,
I don't see what good it does though.
what's that? As far as
Not doing the water cannon.
Okay.
Or the waterfall at the end.
Okay. So here, I'm going to take a bite here real quick, and I'm going to take a small bite, fans. I'm going to take a small bite and I'm going to chew on it for quite some time. So you may hear some silence from me for a little bit, because I think some of you may remember a number of years ago, I was eating on the air. My wife brought me some food.
Mm-hmm.
I started chewing. It got stuck in my throat, and I started choking on the show. I had to get off stage, went to the bathroom, and sort of almost did a Heimlich on myself type of thing. But it was fun. It was a lot of fun. So I'm going to chew this up real good.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. So here's the deal. This that you're seeing right now is basically, and let's do it over here. So you see this here. We'll click on it so it'll show you the full size version of this. There you go. This is what you get when you try to bring up the Galactic Star Cruiser video promo that Disney did about a week ago.
So did they pull out the old Phineas and Ferb universal erase button?
Yeah, it could be. It could be what they did, because I mean, I've started looking for it now. Granted, I haven't looked for hours yet, but I did look for about 20 minutes or so. And it's not on YouTube anymore. It's not on Facebook. They pulled it. You know, if you click on the links from Twitter, it's gone. It's like you said, it's been erased from existence. Sort of like Back to the Future. You know, you end up changing something in the timeline, and you know, Marty was getting erased from existence.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened to this video. Now, I do have a few still pictures here, I believe, that I can pull up. Yeah, here we go. Here, give me a second here. Okay, so this here, this is what it looked like, okay? So, yeah, Disney, this is on Screen Rant, by the way. I'll give them credit for this here. So Disney deletes Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser hotel video amid backlash. Oh, backlash is a mild word for it. I mean, this video to use it sucked. It was just horrible. Okay, so they've got oh my goodness. What is this guy's name? They're going to have it in the article, but he's from the Goldbergs. Okay,
whatever that is.
I've never watched the show. I mean, I've seen commercials. I've seen little blurbs. This guy, both. I mean, and she's an Imagineer, and here she is with this Goldberg guy on the Galactic Star Cruiser. It was cheesy. I mean, to be mild, it was cheesy. So the belief is why they took the video down is because most bookings had only paid the 20% deposit. Video was lackluster, and they had a number of I'll bet they did cancellations. Yeah, I mean, if they make another video like this, Ross, if they put another video out like this one,
I almost feel like taking the video down
there's gonna be a lot
is making people think, okay, they're still ashamed of this. They took it down. I don't want to go either.
Here's the thing. I mean, like you said, I mean, okay, if Disney paid, I don't know how much money for the Star Wars, you know, for the rights.
Mm-hmm.
If George Lucas was dead, he'd be rolling over in his grave over this video.
But he's not. He's rolling over in his living grave.
Well, no, he's rolling in his piles of money.
Yeah.
And laughing probably all the way to the bank. But here's the deal.
Man, the stuff that they have built just looks bad.
It was lackluster, to say the least. It was
lackluster. That looks like
the rooms. I mean, that's like. I mean, I could be on a Disney cruise, and you know, it's probably a bigger room than that.
And beds would probably also be nicer. Not that I know, considering I had to sleep in a bunk bed.
I mean, $5,000 to drop for for this is a pretty hefty price tag, and what they showed in this video was not not very.
This is Disney's second or third Dark Era.
It was not the best video I've ever seen. Now, this again, this Goldberg guy,
Whatever
his name is, I'm trying to look for it right now to see if I can find it. It was in one of the articles I was reading about it. But the Goldberg guy, okay, I'm going to remember the bad acting I said was going on this special show that my wife was watching. It was not a Hallmark show. It was subpar Hallmark acting. That's how bad this show was. And this Goldberg guy is going through this thing, and he's like, oh, I'm so excited. Oh, this is going. Oh, I can't believe this. Oh, I mean, he was just so over the top, overacting during this thing.
It's like watching a gaming expo based on your description. Watching a gaming expo, and then this obviously, white collar executive is talking about all these great games that they can't wait to play. I can't wait to play Wii Sports and also Dragon Quest 11 X5D.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's the thing. They were getting complaints from Disney people, like people who I know, I'm going to show that next. They've got complaints from Disney people who like Disney, parks people. They got complaints from Ross is mentioning hardcore Star Wars fans. They just didn't. I mean, I don't know about this whole concept now. If it's as bad as this video was,
here's the problem:
they're going to lose a lot of people.
I understand that companies have to cater to the casual audience sometimes.
Because
that's really where the money comes from,
and
because
it's that is
another company did pull this off around 2006. GameCube, terrible failure. Only hardcore people wanted it. The Wii, everyone wanted a Wii.
Yeah, it was a little more dumbed down type thing. We had a Wii. We're not dumb, but we do have a Wii. That's Nintendo,
but everyone in their
WII, Nintendo Wii. Okay, just to be clear,
and then your random uncle bought it and never used it after like a week.
Yeah, so this did not play well with hardcore fans,
and it's
the moderate.
And it seems
whatever
seems too hardcore for the casual audience that's not going to pay $5,000 for this experience.
Oh my goodness!
If you have no experience with Star Wars, you're not going to want to do this,
right? And that's what I don't get. I mean, this is catered to the adult audience. It's going to be like this. You're part of the thing. You're actually a character in the experience. You can go to the dark side and help. Or you could. You could help the Resistance, which I think it would have played a lot better
if they had based it off of before the sequel trilogy.
Exactly.
For the hardcore fans also.
Exactly. Because quite frankly, episodes 7, 8, and 9, which are the sequel episodes, not that great. What's that? The fact is Disney overhyped and overpromised the experience, and they failed on that level alone. And yes, and again, getting back to Josh D'Amaro, if you can go back to the video that they showed of him doing the lightsaber experience, it was cheesy. I mean, it wasn't that great. I mean, I could see doing that for like maybe a minute. And I'm like, okay, what's next? What else you got?
And you're trapped in here for how long?
2 days.
And that's probably one of the only things you can do.
2 days. And okay, I hope you're sitting for this part. Please be sitting, because this could be shocking to those with a weak constitution. Here we go. You ready? Woo! There she is. Okay, this is Gaia. They've been touting this Gaia character that, she's going to be like this really, integral part of the experience. And what are you doing? He's playing Pikmin Bloom while we're doing our show.
I'd rather be doing this than look at that.
He's playing Pikmin Bloom. Bloom. It's a,
whoa, Mary. Whoa.
What's Mary say? Mary's.
No, get that off. Get that off.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what that is. She scared me too. She really did. Yeah, this is Gaia, which again, Disney.
Can you pick a more original name? This is Star Wars we're talking about.
We've heard Gaia before. Gaia is an old, long time, overused name that's been in a lot of science fiction / fantasy stuff, whatever, or
just hippies,
hippie stuff. Yeah, I mean, Gaia has been around. That name has been around forever. It really pretty much has. Could you have come up with a different name? Anyway, she's basically a singer at this nightclub. So this Goldberg guy in this video secretly moves off from where they're supposed to go and goes into this nightclub, which didn't look all that impressive to begin with.
Which I'm guessing the bars you can go to at Galaxy's Edge look more impressive.
Yeah.
And you're not spending $5,000 to be trapped in there for 2 days.
Exactly, you're nailing it here. It wasn't anything more. Might have been even less than what you would
her
get
and Ahsoka
at Galaxy's Edge.
Gaia.
What was Steve saying there?
They should have concentrated on episode 4, 5, and 6.
Exactly.
Those are the episodes that matter, and
those are the ones that the hardcore people who probably have the cash to blow on this kind of thing
actually care about.
You're
not buying collectibles based off of the new movie. You're buying collectibles based off of the old stuff.
For the most part. I mean, there are some people who get some of the new stuff, but I couldn't even tell you most of the characters in the new movies. Just to be honest with you, individually great, combined wrong. So Gaia, I don't know what the deal is, but so Goldberg guy sneaks into this bar in the video, sneaks into it, and it just looked like a bunch of old people just sitting around. Oh, and then
better question is, why is there a nightclub on this ship?
Well, I mean, it's a nightclub. Why not?
So this is basically like a younger.
They have restaurants and nightclubs on cruises.
So this is Star Wars' version of Whoopi Goldberg.
That's
funny thing that Goldberg comes into play here.
Goldberg, yeah, this Goldberg guy, Whoopi Goldberg, yeah, and
so
her name was Guinan. Her name was Guinan.
At least that was original.
Guinan on Star Trek.
That was somewhat original.
The Next Generation, yeah, that was different.
But I didn't like her or her character really.
No, I didn't either. But they had in this clip. They had so many lens flares going on.
J.J. Abrams snuck in?
I think he did. He snuck into the production of this promo video. And there was just all over the place. They were flashing all over her head and her face. And it was like, going across here. And just,
Ross, I'm pretty sure to get into this nightclub in the first place, they'd probably card you. Or it's an adult-only experience, meaning children can't attend.
I would think it probably is, but I don't know.
You're not going to trap a child in a thing for 2 days.
There are going to be kids on this.
And then they're not going to get to experience a majority of it, I'm sure.
There's going to be probably a few things, just like on a cruise ship. I mean, let's be honest, the cruise ship has the restaurants. They have kids-type play areas. They'll be able to do the lightsaber thing, I'm sure, stuff like that. But they're not going to be able to go to probably a few, maybe bars or nightclub things. So it's literally just a
cruise, but on land.
On land. That's my impression. It's going to be like a cruise on land. It's going to have restaurants. It's going to have other stuff you can do.
And you're pretty much paying more and getting less.
But they do give you do get to have, you get to go to Galaxy's Edge. That's included in the price.
You only get to go to Galaxy's Edge.
No, it Galaxy's Edge / Hollywood Studios. So, but yeah, it's a lot of money. A lot of money.
It seems like an unnecessary add-on to increase the price.
Yeah, he should have been carded. The Empire frowns on not checking IDs. Yeah, they should have just kicked the Goldberg guy out of the commercial altogether. But Gaia, come on, better name.
I'm
better
sorry.
name.
He said the Empire. It's the First Order.
First,
Thank you very much.
See, that's the thing. Yeah.
No one remembers these new
It's
names.
the First Order, not the Empire. Yeah, I always think of the Empire too. It's not the First Order. And then the Resistance, not, not the Rebels.
The mere fact that it was still stormtroopers and all they did was change the helmets. So instead of looking like a mustache, it loops all the way around up to here.
Mm-hmm.
That was really the only difference. He does seem too young to have been in that nightclub.
I want to see if I can find this one last thing.
Like if they have droids rolling around constantly and you can interact with them, that would be interesting. But
And they might. I mean, we've been to Toy Fair shows in Chicago.
He does have a point right here.
They have the 501st,
yeah, but those are
droids and
fans.
stuff.
Those are fans.
I know,
who
but
put
if
that
the
stuff together
fans
themselves,
can do that,
and they do it better
I know that's
because they're actually paying attention to every detail when they make their stuff.
But you would hope they're going to have active droids and stuff. What is Ross saying here? Look,
6K for 2 nights versus the same for 9 days, hotel, parks, and first class airfare. Math doesn't lie. How are you paying for first class with that much money?
What's that?
How many people is that 6K covering? 1 or 2?
I think it's 5. It's like 5K for 2.
No.
people.
His 6K for 9 days, hotel, parks, and first class airfare.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm guessing that's like one person.
I'm not sure. But I'm sure you could do it though. Like here's
Wait,
a sample.
Is the nightclub? Mileage. Here's
a sample itinerary. Okay. Arrive at terminal.
2 adults.
Launch pod to Star Cruiser. Ship orientation. But I love these things here. Like, story moment. For example, you might broker a deal for a heist or arrange to steal a ship from the First Order. That happens from 9:30 to 9:50.
I feel like with my sleep schedule, I'd miss a majority of this stuff.
Nothing like, you wouldn't even be out of bed. Nothing like,
hey, that would be the real story right there.
Hey, when are we going to broker that deal? Oh, wait, it's at 9. Oh, I missed it. That was at 9:30, 9:50. I messed up that. Unexpected story moment.
Prove your mettle to join an elite smuggling ring. Hide a stowaway to help the resistance. Now, are these branching story choices, or you have to pick one for the one option?
I think once you pick,
in the morning. In the morning? Are you serious?
You got to do that at night, the dark of night or something. Although in space, the
story moment, for example, you might put the heist plan into action, bring the stolen ship aboard. So that does seem like branching. You only get to choose one of those 2 options after that point.
Yeah. So anyway, we're running short on time here, but
this looks like a big load of crap.
Going back to the toilet theme, yes, toilet paper.
Also, why is the First Order in charge of running a vacation thing? So you have to be a morning person for this, which I'm sure most Star Wars people aren't.
Well, anyway, we've had fun tonight. I hope you had some fun. This actually brightened my day. I'm telling you, I was in a funk before I started this show. This helped me out.
Why is Chewbacca there?
Yeah, back to the toilet again. I don't know. Why is Chewbacca there? They got Chewbacca in there.
He's like everywhere. Like they can't make any story involving anyone other than Chewbacca. Like you could make your own original character for these things.
Oh man. But
I mean, seriously, think about it. Every major story related thing in the parks revolving around Star Wars has a featured Chewbacca.
Mm-hmm.
Smuggler's Run features Chewbacca.
It does. Well,
why aren't they using either new characters or lesser known characters? Like know. Smuggler's Run used Hondo Ohnaka.
I don't know, but it's
I'm going to be the lookout for the heist in this.
All right, Steve, you could be on our team. And look at what yeah, Disney, you're breaking my heart. What's that? Anakin, you're breaking my heart. Good night, everybody. Though it's been fun.
Disney Disney tries to launch Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser. Don't try it. You underestimate my power.
But I have the high ground, Anakin.
The fans saving their money.
That actually wasn't so bad. I have the high ground, Anakin.
Fans trying to save their money. Don't try it. Disney. You underestimate my power.
You underestimate my ability to hold my money.
Squeeze money.
Okay, gang, we've had fun. Let's go ahead and sing it out. Hope to see you again next Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time for another. It'll be episode 122 of the WDWpov. Even the point. I can't even think of the show. What is it? Walt Disney World Point of View. WDWpov, Walt Disney World Point of View. Episode 122 next week at 8 o'clock.
Kingdom Hearts version 1.2 remaster, HD edition.
You ready? Ready to sing it out? Okay. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. MIC, see you real soon. KEY, why? Because we like you. MOUSE. Good night, everybody. Again, thanks for being with us. Hope you had a good time. Thanks for cheering me up. That pulled me out of my funk here. And we appreciate you being there. And you know what? Here, I'm just going to throw this out there real quick. I'm trying to get some additional people in the group, okay? We have been stuck. Good night, guys. We have been stuck at 665 members in our WDWpov group, okay? I feel like nobody wants to be that next number because, you know, it's not a great number. But if we could get like 2 new members to jump in there real quick, pop us to 667, I would much appreciate it. It just seems like, yeah, we're like stuck at that number and nobody wants to be that 660, you know, the bad number. So if you've got some friends that you can invite to the group, or if you have some people you can, you know, get to be new members of our WDWpov Disney family, much appreciated. So anyway, have a good one. Have a magical week. And we might have a guest on next Monday. I've got a couple of people I'm thinking about, and we'll see what happens. So anyway, again, thanks for being with us, and have a magical week.